Basically, the petition submitted to the national chairman and the national commissioner in charge of Kogi, Kwara, and Nasarawa State this morning is a petition as regards the senatorial election that was conducted on the 16th of November 2019. And the crux of the whole petition is that there was no election in Kogi West senatorial district, that the election was marred with massive violence, and I have christened that election as the helicopter election. It's an helicopter election. It was an election where we have magic results. It is an election where 16 lives were lost in various parts of the state. I lost my nephew, who was given birth to, who never knew his mother, who never had the luxury of breastfeeding, you know. But God watched him and saw him through until he was unceremoniously killed by hoodlums assisted by Sunday Falike and Taufik Isa, whom we have already petitioned the IG about. And the petition elaborately contained 21 video CDs. And these 21 video CDs are documentary evidence of all that happened during the election, where hoodlums assisted by either original or fake policemen went around cutting ballot boxes. One in Kababunu local government, the former local government chairman, we have a video there, Funsho Olorunfemi, popularly known as Funsho Otu, carrying ballot boxes. We had videos of youth corps members confessing that they were forced to manipulate figures by commissioners in Kogi State. We have evidence showing how ballot boxes were cutted in over 10 to 12 polling units in Ward A of Lokoja local government. We have pictorial and video evidence of the manipulation that took place and manifestly was shown during the collation in Lokoja of the Kababunu local government results, where the returning officer, a professor, said that 26,000 plus accredited voters for Kababunu local government, out of which he had 22,000 cancelled votes. So if you have 26,000 accredited voters and you have 22,000 cancelled votes, what is expected mathematically under normal circumstances is that you have about 4,000 plus valid votes. But surprisingly, they allotted 15,000 to APC and 8,000 to PDP. So that's the magic result I'm talking about. Or in Kankanda, where they returned about 5,000 votes as against 2,000 plus accredited voters. And with all this pictorial and video evidence attached here, we have evidence of helicopter shooting sporadically on people's roofs and polling centers, tear gassing innocent voters, intimidating innocent voters. We have a picture here showing government vehicles, in fact, the convoy of the governor being used in carrying ballot boxes and shooting sporadically. We have the evidence here of his pilot vehicles and even his official vehicles.
Now INEC said the election is inconclusive. Now, do you have confidence based on this premise?
This is a test for the integrity of INEC. The battle to get me declared as a winner of that election, or at worst get a total cancellation, is a battle of no retreat, no surrender. I'm going to fight this with the last drop of my blood. In an unjust society, silence is a crime. This is an integrity test for INEC. And if INEC will not take it this way, then we will give it all it takes. This country belongs to all of us. This country belongs to all of us. No one will oppress me in my country. No one will intimidate me in my country. And the battle to rescue Kogi State from genetocratic leaders, from economic cankerworms and financial scavengers, I continue to say it's a battle of no retreat, no surrender. We must see the end of this. If INEC have any integrity, they must cancel the Kogi West senatorial election because it was marred with violence in every part of the senatorial district. So there's no reason to begin to. Votes were returned in places where people were killed. Votes were returned in places where ballot boxes were carted away. It is unimaginable that we're in a country like this. They claim that there were 66,000 policemen recruited, and the IG yesterday said there are fake policemen. The guns these fake policemen, purported fake policemen are carrying, are the guns also fake? Does it mean that the hoodlums and the fake policemen overpowered 66,000 policemen in both Bayelsa and Kogi states. This is a country, we are not a banana republic. And the government at all levels must cry out, must fight for the restoration of the souls of Nigerians. And as I speak to you, in Egbeda ward, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly mobilized thugs and physically went around carrying ballot boxes. And all the illegal votes that were completed outside the designated polling centers were all accepted and recorded. This is not an election. I do not know why one will want to get to office on trampling on people's blood. I do not know why you want to get to power by all means, become a senator by all means, become a governor by all means, or because by stepping on people's blood, by killing people. As the record we have as of today is 16 people killed, including my nephew. This is not an election. This is a genocide, and we are going to take it up and we'll fight it to finish. In Egbeda ward, that the Speaker of the State Speaker of House of Assembly led talks to cut away ballot boxes, and all these ballot boxes were taken to a designated center, all completed APC in favor of APC, and all these results returned in favor of APC. All areas where there were killings, there were shootings, helicopters releasing bullets, helicopters releasing tear gas, all those areas, results were returned. I won the election because we have the polling unit results. I won the election with a wide margin, and nobody will take my seat in the National Assembly. Thank you.